and welcome to another edition of Varsity Sports here on EdTV. We are here at Chelsea High School. This is the conference meet for the Greater Boston League. All of the schools are here in the league. This is a battle for the league championship, and we are happy to be here today. We have Mr. Bill Trudell on camera. Joe Constantine is directing. My name is Tim Cronin. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Chelsea High School. And our Highlanders are just about ready to compete in events. The meet has just started. Young lady here from Lynn Classical readying for her long jump attempt. And our Highlander girls, we have two Highlander girls here ready to compete. Again, this is the Greater Boston League meet. The league comprises Malden, Medford, Somerville, Revere High School, Chelsea High School, Lynn Classical, and Lynn English. William Parks is competing in the triple jump right now. He just made his first jump of the day. William Parks of Somerville, Everett. And Fidendi Francois of Somerville High School just made his first jump in the triple jump. Nice jump, Fidendi. And it looks like we're just about ready for heat number one here in the 100-meter dash. And now they are taking their places in the blocks. We have a Somerville runner in there. And off they go. We have two Somerville runners in the race. This is really exciting. And it looks like Somerville will take a second and a fifth place. Nice job in that heat, guys. Donju Felix and Jose Kumar. So the second heat of the 100-meter dash is getting ready. There is not a runner in this event from, in this heat from Somerville, as our two runners went in the first heat. That was Jose Kumarin, to stand corrected. Jose Kumarin, who advanced via his second place, so he will certainly advance along in the 100-meter dash. And you have individual league champions today, and you have obviously the team championships. Most points overall for the team, and the individual winners of each event. And it looks like we have a Lynn Classical runner and 2 Everett runners rounding out the top 3 spots there in heat number 2. The Highlander boys are the favorite, along with Revere. They're the top 2 teams favored to win the overall league championship this afternoon. So it's a pretty exciting time for the boys specifically. Unfortunately, many of the girls' teams in the Greater Boston League, they're actually down numbers. They just haven't been able to produce enough athletes to compete in each of the events. But the boys here, they just talking to a couple of the coaches, Charlie Tesh and Dave Dickerson, the boys have a real shot at this today. Again, their top competitor is the Revere boys team. So we will certainly see how this goes. And off they go. And it looks like this is actually the 3rd heat for the boys. And this will round out the boys. And the girls are on deck. So that will do it for the preliminary heats for the boys in the 100-meter dash. So again, heat number 1 for the girls. 100-meter dash. And I think a large part to the numbers being down for all of these girls' teams has been the pandemic in this last year. Our girls, historically, the Lady Highlander track and field athletes, they've won several league championships through the years, and they've always been one of the top teams in Greater Boston League track and field. And heat number 1 here. And unfortunately, the young lady from Lynn English had the race won, and she thought she had already crossed the finish line. So kind of a heartbreaker for her. I mean, as an athlete, you have to know where that finish line is. And she's obviously the fastest girl out there in that heat. She had it won easily. So very, very disappointing. And it looks like we have heat number 2 here in the 100-meter dash for the girls. And we will see Marcia Narbachwe in this heat for the Lady Highlanders. And off we go. And how about the speed from Marcia? She's in first place. Can she hold? And she does. Wow. Great, great race. Marcia Narbachwe of Somerville, first place in heat number 2 of the 100-meter dash. She will advance. She now has a chance to be the individual Greater Boston League champion in the 100-meter dash. And it looks like we will have a 3rd heat here in the girls 100-meter dash. But how exciting is this, that our girl wins her heat? Marcia Narbachwe, she will advance.
Girls 1 jump.
Now competing in the mile for the boys as they step up to the line here for Somerville, Luis Pineda, senior Braden Goldstein, Gelb, and Evans Rackett. So we have all 3 of our boys, Luis Pineda, Braden Goldstein, Gelb, he is a senior, and Evans Rackett. So this is pretty exciting here. The boys' mile. We have some great, great runners for the Highlanders. And it looks like we are just about ready to start here. 4 laps around the track. And off we go. So obviously with every placement in every event, the points for each school are added in depending upon your place. And it looks like our 3 Highlander boys, they will sit. It looks like they're in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place positions, at least for the moment. And they're happy to sit right near the front in the early stage of this race. And let's see, our Highlander boys, as they round that last corner in the first lap here, they're right up front. It looks like we have a first place position, 2nd place, and 4th place position right now. So the Highlander boys, right where they want to be. Right where they want to be. Luis Pineda, Braden Goldstein-Gelb, and Evans Rackett of Somerville running a very strong race in the early going. So now as we take a look at this last corner of lap number 2, and who do we have here? This is Luis, 1st place. And our Highlander runner in 3rd and 4th. And it looks like there is some pacing going on here. It looks like Luis, he kind of slew down his pace. I'm not sure if he wanted to just kind of rest back into that 2nd position or if he was trying to get his 2 teammates, help them get back up near the front with him. Interesting. Not sure if that was tactical or not. Right now, our Highlander boys right in that front pack, all 3. As we are in the 3rd lap here of the boys' mile. Ed TV proud to bring you this action, and things are getting exciting here now. And we round that 3rd, if you will, the final corner here of the 3rd lap, and we are going to get ready for that bell lap here, that final lap, and we'll see who has what in the tank, left in the tank, I should say, right now. Young man from Medford doing battle with Luis. 3rd place, Braden Goldstein-Gelb, and we have Evans Rackett. Challenging here, and it looks like the young man from Medford taking off right now. And our Highlander boys right now are 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, so they're in very good position. Can they hold those spots? It looks like this young man from Medford will win the race. Fine race for him. And if our boys can hold second, third, and fourth place here, we'll have a couple of Somerville runners here. Looks like Luis and Braden coming in together, second and third. And, of course, fourth place, you have Evans Racket. So nice job, Somerville. I remember Braden Goldstein-Gelb as a young elementary school student at East Somerville Community School, and he's really turned out to be a fine athlete, an excellent race for him. Third place for Braden, second place for Louise, fourth place for Evans Racket. Nice race, boys, all around. And now we're just about ready for the girls' mile. They're calling the girls up here for the mile. And it looks like second spot. And we have a young lady from Somerville here. And off we go. 4 laps.
Boys and girls 800, check in. Boys and girls 800, check in.
So Hannah Siebel for the Lady Highlanders in second place so far in this first lap of the girls' mile. So how exciting is this? We have many athletes in each event in the top spot here. And young lady from Somerville competing in the triple jump with a fine jump. And after one lap, Anna Siebel of Somerville in second place. Very exciting. And Bill, I don't know if you can just shine the camera over here at the triple jump area. Our young lady, our young athlete from Somerville right here at the triple jump. Fine jump there, and Coach Gardner of the Lady Highlanders is very happy with her jump. And her third jump here. Much better jump there, and just a wonderful third jump for this young lady. And Cindy Luxama just doing a great job here at the triple jump. And we're still battling here in the girls' mile. Hannah Siebel still holding on to second place. And Cindy Luxama here, Bill, at the triple jump. Getting ready for another jump. Nice job, Cindy. And she wants to improve on every attempt. And some nice form there. training, mechanics is everything. Nice jump, Cindy. So right now in the girls' mile, Anna Siebel holding on to second place. And the bell lap for the lead runner. And Anna coming up now. Again, she's in the second place position. And we'll see if she can finish strong. So we can see the lead runner here in the girls' mile. She's taking her final sprint. Young lady from Medford finishing strong. She will win the race. And now Anna Siebel approaching the final turn here on the track. Fine race for her. It's a second place. She is not being challenged. So she will finish this race, the girls' mile, in second place. Other runners you see in the track right now have basically been lapped by the Medford champion. And Anna will come up. She'll finish this race strong. And here she is. Nice race, Anna. And that was, I think I heard a time of 6:24.6. 6 minutes, 24 seconds for Anna Siebel of Somerville.
Final call, 800 meters. Final call, 800 meters. In court. 800 meters in court.
So right now this is the 400 meter, and for boys, we have Andrew DaCosta of Somerville, and it looks like right now he's in first place, but it's a battle for the line Nice job, Andrew. And he will win the heat there in the 400 meter. Nice job, Andrew DaCosta. So, again, the Highlanders really showing themselves today, both girls and boys. And as we get ready for the second heat of the 400 meter, we'll have Kevin Wen of Somerville, and he's a senior. For the folks at home, Kevin Wen, senior runner, he was accepted to Harvard, turned it down, and he's going to MIT. So this is the second heat again, getting ready to begin, of the 800 meter. What a showing for Andrew DaCosta, though, winning the first heat. And obviously we have to get times here, depending upon how Kevin does here, or actually the winner of this heat does, because it's all about the time. And off we go. So just rounding that first turn here in the 400 meter run. And I'll try as they cross the finish line here to get a time. And Kevin Wen, it looks like he's in fourth place for Somerville at this point in the race. And we have a runner, it looks like from Everett from behind, making a real stride. And he's coming from last place, and he wants to pass everyone now. What a move by this young man from Everett. Can he pull it off, though? That's the question. Right now he's in second place. And a big race for the line here. What a heat. And Kevin Wen will get a second place in this heat for Somerville. So again, it looked like at one point Kevin's race was over. He was in fourth place, and he battled his way in the end all the way to second. Nice job, Kevin. He recovers nicely. I'm sure it was all tactical on his part. Either way, nice race, Kevin Wen. And this is really how it's done for a team at a track and field meet. You have your athletes able to place in the top 3 to 5 spots in every event. That's how you accumulate points. If most of the time you're in the top 2, you really have a shot at winning the meet outright. So our Highlanders here, now it's just a matter of who had the fastest time overall after the 2 heats. But what a performance by Kevin Wen. And the girls' 400 meter run underway. Does not like we have an athlete from Somerville in this heat. Thank you. It'll eventually get to me. So we do have a fourth place in this heat of the 400 meter.
See if you can read it.
And our competitors are Manal Zaid and Emily Silva. as we ready for heat number 2. That was a 4th place for the Lady Highlanders in heat number 1 of the 400-meter run.
After the plays the gun, I'll read them.
So the second heat of the 400-meter run for the girls. And it looks like one of our Lady Highlander runners has the lead right now.
Lynn Classical, Mohammed, Chelsea Jameson, and Lynn Classical, RJ. Those are your 6 finalists, boys.
So Emily Silva of the Lady Highlanders in a battle here. And wow, what a race. They are just neck and neck.
Marsha, Somerville, Victoria, Lynn English, Kendra, Lynn English, Gloria, Chelsea, and Jada, Lynn Classical. Those are your finalists.
And Emily now in 2nd place. So again, our Lady Highlanders in every race thus far have placed in the final. Can she finish strong? Her name is Emily Silva. She has 2 runners coming up on her quite fast. And let's see if she can hold on. And a 2nd place for Emily Silva. 1:19.6 for Emily Silva in the 400-meter run. So that's a 2nd place for her. So in the first heat, it was just an excellent performance by Manal Zaid, and an excellent performance in the 2nd heat for Emily Silva. So very, very exciting times for Somerville Highlander track and field, as we are just getting ready now for the 800-meter run and competing for the Highlanders. This is the boys' 800-meter run, I should say. AJ Fedman and Ari Wiseman Bennett. So this is another exciting race. So for the folks at home, this is 2 laps. And if I'm looking at the, if you will, the concourse here correctly, I believe this is going to be the one race for the 800-meter. We called it the half mile back in the day. 800-meter, 2 laps around the track. And AJ Fedman of Somerville, along with Ari Weissman Bennett. And we will see here, the Revere runner I'm hearing is very strong in this event. So we are going to find out really quickly, as this is almost a sprint all the way through, much like the 400-meter was. And it is AJ taking the early lead. And he, of course, does not want to look back. He wants to win this race from start to finish. You can see the Revere runner creeping up. And that will be the battle if my instincts here are correct. AJ Fedman and the runner from Revere. AJ kind of in the pressure position as he's in first place, and the Revere runner in second place. He has the, well, he has a little bit of an advantage, if you will. I don't know if it's an advantage, but he can see what his lead man is doing and how he feels. However, there's a strong challenge from Chelsea. So now the bell lap, AJ 1 lap to go. So a final lap coming up, and the Revere runner looks like he's creeping up on AJ. So this is really exciting right now. And we'll see if AJ can hold here. The Revere runner, when he passed me, he looked strong. So we'll see.
The runner won the cross country championship this year in fall too. AJ was second.
I see. Wow. So this is a real rivalry between them. They did battle at the cross country all-state meet, and they went 1-2. The Revere runner won. So this is a battle now. So now you have AJ in the second spot, and it's a sprint to the line right now. We're going to see a sprint to the line, and here we go. And, oh, it's neck and neck. And can AJ out-muscle him? And he does here. So the win for Somerville, a second for Revere, third for Chelsea. And again, the Highlanders looking oh so strong. Nice job, Ari Weissman-Bennett, finishing strong. Good race. And what a race that was. And the Highlanders really showing how strong of a team they are. Big win here for AJ Feldman. He is the Greater Boston League champion in the 800-meter run. So congratulations to him. And we are getting ready now for the girls' 800-meter run.
This is the final call for the one.
And competing for Somerville is Maya Bolden. Maya Bolden of Somerville. So we will keep an eye on her in the 800-meter run. We want to try to get for you the result of the 400-meter run. We want to see if Andrew DaCosta did have the fastest time and what place Kevin Wen had. Well, what his final place was in the overall.
This is the final call for the 110-meter hurdlers. Final call, 110-meter hurdlers. Final call, girls 200-meter hurdles. This is the final call for all hurdlers.
And I don't know if you can see here, Bill, at the long jump right to your left. And this is Jose Kumarin for Somerville getting ready in his long jump here. Jose Kumarin. And a nice leap for Jose. Wow. Very impressive. And here comes Maya of Somerville. Maya Roldan, and a nice race from Maya there. Great job, great work. Maya Roldan finishing real strong there for the Lady Highlanders in the 800-meter run. Very nice work. So I was just told in the 400-meter, we have another league champion, Andrew DaCosta. His time was the fastest. Andrew DaCosta of Somerville. Congratulations, Andrew. And 6th place for Kevin Wen. So great job, boys. So we have a Greater Boston League champion in the 400-meter run for boys and a Greater Boston League champion in the 800-meter run for boys. So wow, just great. So now it looks like we're ready here, and the race officials have given the signal that we're ready for this 110-meter hurdle final for the league championship. Again, important points for each school up for grabs here too. And off we go, and we are looking for Danny Escamilla of Somerville, and it looks like he's in 2nd place right now. Good job, Danny. Can he hold 2nd? And right through, and he's able to get through the last hurdle, so he'll have a 2nd place. Again, the Highlanders just doing a fine job here in all of these events. They have a runner in the top 2 positions. I was just told that they're actually going to have another. Let's just see here. And it looks like they are getting ready for a 2nd boys heat. Initially, it was just 1 heat, but now it looks like they are going to have a 2nd boys heat here. So this is very interesting. And off they go. And you can see you really have to focus on getting over every hurdle. The Revere runner doing a nice job here. 3rd place for Somerville. I think they're going to just take the top times. As they had 3 added runners for the 2nd heat. Right after this, the 100-meter finals coming up. So we have some Somerville runners competing for both boys and girls who have advanced to the final. Off we go. So unfortunately, we do not have a runner representing Somerville in this race. 2 Everett girls. Can they finish strong? Fine work there for the Everett girls, going 1-2 in that race. And now we have the final for what is considered, among many track and field circles, the most exciting event, the 100-meter final. So Jose Coumarin of Somerville ready for the final here. And he is surrounded by, of course, a lot of speed. This is a really exciting race. We're just about ready to go, and hopefully Jose can do this. To become the 100-meter champion is quite a feat, even in league championship action. You have the Greater Boston League so strong. Jose, he's up in front. Looks like he's in 2nd place. And Jose, can he hold 2nd? And I believe he may have gotten 3rd, but what a race it was. Extremely fast times being run there, the high school level. Now Jose, as mentioned before, he's going to have to get ready for the 200 meter, which of course is coming up right after the girls run their 100 meter final. So we'll see him again. So the final coming up right now. Oh, Marcia slipped out of, she slipped out of the block, and that's a heartbreaker. Oh my goodness, what could have been. Wow. And what a heartbreaker for Marcia. Now we see the girl from Lynn Classical there. In the very first heat, you might remember in the 100-meter dash, she made a mistake and she misjudged where the finish line was. They actually gave her a second chance, and she just came into this final and won the whole thing. Unfortunately for Marcia, she slipped out of that block, and that just kind of killed the whole race for her. I suppose we should congratulate the young lady from Lynn Classical. She was given sort of the bye there. She is without question the fastest girl in the league, so congratulations to her. A.J. Feldman. We had his name spelled wrong on the roster here, which is why we had his last name incorrectly pronounced, so I apologize for that. And we go on. A.J. clearing the high bar. So really, really nice. Got some great work as a finalist here in this event. He could win 2 events anyway. So I think we have a young man from Revere here getting ready to go. As we mentioned from the beginning of the broadcast, and he is able to clear that. This Revere team loaded with athletes themselves. Fine track and field program there. So A.J. Feldman now still alive and still in this. He's one of the finalists, so how exciting. And he makes it. He clears the bar. I believe that was, I thought they said 5'8". So now the Revere athlete must clear. And he clears it also. And boy, he looked like he got over that rather easily. So 5'9". These track and field officials working hard here, making sure they have the measurement correct. And A.J. Feldman now. Again. Oh my goodness. So A.J. didn't clear, so the onus here is on the Revere athlete to clear this. So he's already been told if he clears it, he is the champion. So he knows what he has to do. He has a few of his teammates there, kind of giving him some confidence. And not clearing either. So, as the official just said, they each get 2 more tries. And it looks like we have the first heat of the 200 meters for the boys just run. And A.J. will try his second attempt at 5'9". A.J. Feldman. And he will, he almost had it. About midway up his calf. Just kind of just kind of grazed the bar, but he had that cleared. Oh, my goodness. What a heartbreaker. Neither one of them were close in their first attempt, but AJ was close just now. And now the Revere athlete getting ready. I mean, you're talking about two guys that are just terrific athletes. And he will not clear. So we're looking at one attempt each. And if they both clear or both do not clear, I believe they will be co-champions in this event individually. So AJ almost cleared it last time. It was just, his calf just grazed the bar. That's how close it was for him. If he is able to make this, the pressure is going to be great on his opponent. It looks like we have another heat for the 200 meters ready to begin. And they're off. And we have a Somerville runner in that race. As AJ is, he almost made it again. And the Revere athlete, if he clears, he is the champion. If not, I believe they'll be co-champions. And wow, what a final jump. And just a great leap of the high jump for him. And his name is Barry Ramadan of Revere, and he just did a he just made a terrific jump under pressure. Last jump, last attempt. And AJ Feldman will have second place in the high jump, so a great day for him so far. And wow, Barry Ramadan of Revere, that was just terrific competition to watch just now. We congratulate both boys. Just what a final leap that was. And it looks like we have another heat here in the 200 meter. And Jose Coumarin in his heat will come in second place for Somerville in the 200 meter. Nice job, Jose, as he was second overall in the league in the 100 meter dash. Another heat in the 200 meter for our boys. And we're going to have a lot of speed in the final, I can already see here. Young man from Chelsea just burning it up, but he will be passed here possibly. And wow, that was tight at the line. I think the Chelsea runner was able to hold on. So again, just a recap here. You have AJ Feldman. He was able to win the 800 meter run and second in the high jump individually for him. Great work. Jose Coumarin competing in the long jump, not finished yet. He did really well in the 100 meter race, placing there. And now competing in the 200 meter. So we'll see if he was able to advance to the final for the boys. Again, there were a lot of fast times there in those heats. So we'll have to find out. You had Andrew DaCosta winning the 400 meter run quite impressively. So now we're looking at the first heat of the 200 meter run for girls. And for the Lady Highlanders, Cindy is scheduled to run. And Cindy is in third place Can she creep up into second there? A nice race there for Cindy Luxamo. Was just able to have a conversation with Fidendi Francois. He did well on the long jump. He was able to get second place after all of these attempts. And these field events can run rather long in time. So now we are just starting the 2-mile run. You're talking 8 laps. Long, grueling race. Yours truly ran it in high school and college, and we are underway. Long way to go. Atticus K of Somerville, Zach Wiseman Bennett of Somerville. Both of these young men. And it looks like Zach has the lead right now in lap number 1 of 8. This obviously is a race of a little bit of patience, a little bit of tactics, a little bit of everything. So we are here with the boys outdoor track coach, Dave Dickerson, Hall of Fame coach Dave Dickerson. And just real quick, Dave, I know you're extremely busy. Your thoughts so far? It looks like you have several individual first and second places in these events.
Yeah, I'm not too busy for this. We've been begging to get this on TV. And I told these guys, if they don't look good today, they're going to see it on cable TV all summer long.
Right, exactly. Yeah, Joe will play it over and over.
I haven't really gotten an idea of the score, but I do know that Andrew DaCosta ended up winning the 400.
Yeah, it was really impressive.
AJ Feldman got second in the high jump, and he won both the 800 and the javelin.
Wow.
So that was a good day for him.
Great. AJ Feldman. Yep. Looks like Jose Coumarin's having a
he's having a nice
day.
day. He just got second in the long jump, and I believe Fedendi got second in the triple jump, and he just got fifth in the long jump.
Good for him.
You know, I start the meet writing some of this stuff down, and then I get halfway through it, and I say, all right, there's somebody scoring it. I'll go check with them. Because you have to pull a hurdle over or do something else. But they're doing well.
They are.
Probably beyond the chalk of what we thought they were going to do. They're all having some of their best performances. There might be a couple of glitches, but for the most part, like in the javelin, all three kids threw further than they've ever thrown.
That's great. That's great. Wow.
It's nice and it's so great coming out. I told them today's like a festival for them. You know, things are changing with the mask. I forgot that I had this.
Right.
You know, and that's nice to forget that. You've been wearing these all this time, because this is things are working out really well for them.
Yeah, this is great.
In a short season, 5 weeks.
Yeah. They now, will there be a state meet? Will there be?
There was last Saturday.
That's
the
Saturday.
problem.
Okay.
These meets in the rest of the state happened 2 weeks ago.
I see.
We're 3 weeks behind a lot of them.
Wow, my goodness.
These freshmen and sophomore, Atticus.
Yep, and Zach.
I almost said Finch. Atticus K. Is a freshman, and Zach Weissman Bennett is a sophomore. So that's the future.
Really.
And they're running at the front.
And they look strong. So we have some more good news here. Our Somerville runners are right near the front in the 2 mile. Running a strong race again. Just to point out, Atticus K and Zach Wiseman Bennett in that lead pack. And we're at the halfway point of this race. I'm 1 mile in. We have 4 to go. And all about tactic here, and they'll be watching each other. And what are they watching for? Well, they're watching for fatigue, really, on their opponents. They usually know where they should be in the race and what kind of time area they are capable of running each. So lap number 5 here on the 2 mile, and as we heard from Coach Dave Dickerson, the boys really performing well. We're doing the best we can to try to bring you almost everything. So Atticus K and Zach Wiseman Bennett in first and second respectively here, and they're underclassmen, the freshman and a sophomore, very young, and they are the future, as was previously mentioned. Really exciting at this point. And for the folks at home, the relays are coming up after this. Always exciting. I always found the relays to be very, very exciting. And holding that lead there, Atticus K, Zach in second, and the third place runner right on him. And we will see now. A little less than 2.5 laps to go here. If these boys can hold their endurance. So Atticus K with the lead. Zach pretty much right behind him in second. Runner from Malden in third. And 2 laps to go. So a matter of what do you have left in the tank. I will say this, the runner from Malden in third place looks fairly relaxed. Looks like he's running his race, very tactical. And we'll see if Zach can, kind of hold him off here. And they round this turn here as we are just about ready for the bell lap. We have 3 runners basically in this race competing now. And Atticus K of Somerville, at least for right now, holding on to first place. And as soon as he crosses here, that's the bell lap, 1 lap to go. And Zach and the runner from Malden, they are certainly right in this race. So we have a three-man race here. At least right now, it looks like the 4th place runner is not looking to challenge here. So these 3 boys now, we'll see what they have left in the tank. How exciting, though. A lot of times in high school track and field, in the 2 mile, it's usually very spread out. But this conference meet here, the Greater Boston League meet, I mean, we really have some good runners here. Now the runner from Malden making his move. So now he's in first place. Now it's up to Atticus here. Can he stay with him? The runner from Malden, he's made his move, and it looks like he's turning on the jets here. Can Atticus stay? And the runner from Malden wants to break Atticus. He feels like with this acceleration he can break him, but Atticus not giving up, and we'll see. Atticus coming on, and he will win the 2 mile. Oh my goodness. Wow. And Zach will cross the line in third. Great race. Zach. Oh my goodness, what a finish to the 2 mile. And wow, just some fine performances from the Highlanders here. I mean, if I had to make a prediction, I would say if we're not in first place, we're very close to it. Got a minimally second place right now. I know the Revere team, they've piled up some points themselves, but we have some more racing to do here. We have the relays coming up, and what a 2 mile race we just saw. I don't think that the boy from Malden knew Zach. I think he thought he had broken, Atticus. I think he thought he had broken Atticus, but Atticus snuck up on him in the end, and I don't think the runner from Malden realized he was there and kind of caught him by surprise. What a race, my goodness. So Atticus K, first place in the 2 mile. Zach Wiseman-Bennett, third place in the 2 mile. Both runners from Somerville just really putting the hammer down here. And this is Somerville High School boys track and field. They have been one of the dominant teams in the Greater Boston League, or the dominant team, usually alone over the last 10, 12 years. What a program they've had. And, I just mentioned with Coach Dave, Hall of Fame coach. He was just a few years back recently inducted into Massachusetts Coaches Hall of Fame there for track and field. And boy, oh boy, exciting day at the track. So the girls 2 mile, and we are off and running. So we have Anna Seibel of Somerville, who was, of course, in second place in the mile run, now running the 2 mile running. And, you know, of course, you have to consider she's probably somewhat fatigued from the mile run earlier. Takes a lot out of a runner. And now she's running the deuce. So very, very busy is Anna Seibel today for Somerville. And she is sharing first place with the runner from Lynn Classical. And really, it's a question of how much in the tank does she have left for this very long, grueling 2 mile run. And you also can see Maya Roldan for Somerville, and she's in 4th place right now. Anna falling back off of the leader a little bit. Again, she has very, very tough duty here, running both the mile and now the 2 mile. And if she can keep her in sights, just kind of keep her in range, she will be in this.
The order of the relays are 4x1, 4x4, and 4x8 today.
So lap number 2 here of a long, long, grueling race. And the young lady from Lynn Classical coming through. Anna Seibel. And let's see where Maya is. Looks like Maya's in 4th place for the Lady Highlanders. Third place runner from Revere. And the young lady from Lynn Classical rounding the turn here. Anna trying to keep her in sight. she's in second for some. Anna Seibel coming through again. And Maya Roldan just trying to keep the young lady from Revere in sight. As she's in fourth place right now, Maya is. And Lynn Classical here opening up a nice lead. At this point, Anna Seibel is comfortably in second. And the question here is, can she catch the girl from Revere, who's in third place?
This is the first call for all 4x4 runners. First call, 4x4.
So Maya Roldan here in the fourth place position. She's keeping the young lady from Revere right in sights. She is struggling in third place. So Maya has a very good shot of catching her. And Lynn Classical again coming through. She has 3 laps to go. And Anna Seibel, although quite a ways back, she is firmly in second place. So she's running a very, very good race, especially since she's already run the mile today. All right, guys. 4x100. William Donju, Ilias, and Fidendi, right? All right, good luck, guys.
Boys are about to check in.
And Maya looks like she's getting ready to catch her. Just needs to keep her in sight. Hi, girls. 4x100. Just your names real quick.
Jamaica girls. I'm A-N-A-L. It's that one.
Manal?
Yeah.
Emily Silva. Oh, Marcia. Yep. Thank you. Good luck. Anna Seibel in second place here. Again, holding firm. She has 2 laps to go. Most likely she'll have second place. She really doesn't have a challenger for third. Just trying to keep an eye on Maya here in fourth place. And it's just a matter of whether she's made her move on her already. So now we have a situation where the Revere runner in third place is struggling mightily. She really has nothing left, so it would behoove any coach here to just kind of instruct Maya to make that pass as soon as she can with 2 laps to go. And we'll see here. She can make this pass awfully easy. The lead runner from Lynn Classical. Fine job here. This is she's lapping them right now. So now the time would be for Maya to make her move on the third place runner. Again, Anna holding firmly to second place. You'll see the first 2 lead runners, Anna and the Lynn Classical runner, lapping people now. Lynn Classical still with the lead, and she looks like she's getting ready to close out this race for herself. And 1 lap to go for the second and third place and fourth place runners. And Anna now coming on. I should take that back a little bit. Anna getting ready to finish up in second place. And a nice race for Lynn Classical. Congratulations to her. Conference champion right there. And so now we're heading to the third and fourth place position here. See, now Maya has slipped off of the third place runner from Revere, and she needed to make a move earlier. I'd love to see her really go. Anna finishes up in second place. Great race for her. And now we need to see Maya here. She really looks like she could make a move if she wanted to on the third place runner from Revere. But a fine, fine day of running for Anna Seibel, second in the mile and second in the 2 miles. So congratulations to her. And it looks like the Revere runner will claim third place. She has Looks like she has kind of stretched out the lead on Maya. Again, I really would have earlier on liked to see Maya make a move on her. I think that would have broken her. She was struggling earlier. But a fine, fine day from Maya herself. 4th place in the 2 mile in a conference meet is nothing to shake a stick at, that's for sure.
The next race on the track will be the 4x1 relay, the boys and all the girls. At the completion of the
So Revere will finish 3rd. And Maya Roldan of Somerville will finish in 4th place. And a lot of energy left there. She'll cross the line. And so now we are preparing for the relays. The first relay this afternoon is the 4x100 meter relay. And for Somerville, in the first leg, William Parks. The second leg, Donju Felix. In the third leg is Ilias. And in the fourth, the anchor leg is Fidendi Francois. So track officials readying the runners. William Parks, lane 6, keep an eye on him. He will pass the baton 100 meters down the way to Donju Felix. And William, nice run here. The pass is made. Donju. And again, and it looks like Somerville has the lead here. Donju doing a nice job. And the handoff now to Ilias. And Ilias has the lead. However, he has a runner coming on here from, I believe, Everett. And Fidendi Francois now, and Everett has just made the pass. They've taken the lead. So Fidendi, he's going to have to turn the jets on here. And let me see. Fidendi coming on. And Everett first, Somerville second. And it looks like, is that Medford third? What a race. What a race. Very, very impressive performance by Everett and Somerville in that race. Beautiful race. And now the girls 4x100. And it looks like our first runner will take her place in lane number 5, Manal Zaid. And we have some real speed here too. Some very, very, very fast athletes here for the girls. So the 5th lane for Manal Zaid. She will hand off to Cindy Luxama. And off and running is Manal here. And a very fast first leg. And this is going to be a battle, this race here. And the handoff is made to Cindy Luxama. Cindy is in the top 2 spots here. And a real battle now in 2nd place. And the handoff will go to Emily Silva. Can Emily... And the pass is made. And it looks like Emily now in 4th place. Just a lot of speedy girls here from all of these schools. And the anchor leg, little trouble on the pass on the anchor. And that's Marcia Narbothway. And what a race here. And Lynn Classical, Everett and Medford and Somerville in 4th. And we move right along in these relays. They're moving very quickly. And Somerville girls 4th place in that relay in the 4x100. Now we move to the boys 4x400 meter relay. I have Ari running first for Somerville in the 4x400. Braden running 2nd, Ilias running 3rd, and a choice of 3 for that 4th spot. So we'll find out who exactly is going to run in just a few moments here for the Somerville boys. So it looks like we have Ilias coming out, we have Ari coming out, Braden coming out. Who's that 4th runner going to be? And it looks like, is it Zach? Zach is coming out too. So the brothers are here. Zach Bennett Weissman and Ari Bennett Weissman running in this 400 meter relay. And it looks like Ari will run in the 1st leg. And the 2nd leg will most likely be Braden, I think. Zach will run 3rd. And will Ilias run in that anchor position? We'll see. And it looks like Ilias is going to move to the 2nd spot, if I'm seeing this correctly. So Ari will be handing off to Ilias. And so Somerville's going to move to 4. Lane 4, that is. He's referring to the lanes. So Ari beginning this relay in lane 4. And he will, it looks like it's been decided, he'll hand off to Ilias. Okay, 400 meter, 4x400 meters, so it's 1 lap for each runner in each leg, 4 legs. It's a grueling race. And there's a lot of speed involved too. So Ari starting things off for the Highlanders. And the Revere runner looks like he's taking an early lead. Boy, he looks like a Division I college runner to me. Boy, wow. So Revere with that lead, and Ari so far holding on to 2nd place. Very impressive. Again, 1 lap for each of these runners, and then the handoff. And Revere with a huge lead. Unless something tragic happens, they should have this relay in the bag. Chelsea in 2nd place, and Ari from Somerville in 3rd. A great showing for him on this 1st leg. And there's the handoff for Revere. Handoff for Chelsea. Ari handing off to Ilias. And Ilias will take off now. And he'll try to run down Chelsea here. And he is on a full sprint, Ilias, right now. It's a long lap, though. A very long lap if he can keep up pace. Very, very tough to do. Looks like he's just falling into his regular 400-meter pace now. Can he catch Chelsea? Revere with a huge lead. They will most assuredly win this relay again, barring something tragic. And the handoff being made is your high jump champion with the handoff. So Revere off to the races, so to speak. Chelsea with their handoff. Now, Ilias here, he's giving it everything he's got, trying to make that comeback. He'll hand to Zach. Zach now on the run. Ilias has nothing left. Remember, he just ran the 4x100 too. So Ilias, a big day for him. Nice job. Nice work, Ilias. So Zach now, he's in third place. The anchor leg for Somerville is Braden. Braden Goldstein Gelb. And Revere just in cruise control here. They have 4 400-meter relay runners, and they look like, to me, they look like Division I college runners, all 4 of them. And there's your anchor leg right there for Revere. Chelsea. And now here comes Zach. Nice job, Zach, who will hand off to Braden. And now in fourth place, Medford.
Girls 4x4 lane assignments. Everett 1, Lynn English 2, Malden 3, Medford 4.
So Everett, Revere, wrapping up things here in the 4x400 meter relay. And an easy win for them as they have quite a few very impressive athletes. Chelsea now rounding out. Second place, and here comes Braden. He will accomplish third place for the Highlanders. Nice run, nice job by the Highlander relay team. Pretty much loaded with underclassmen too. You're talking about freshmen and sophomores competing against some very big boys here in this Greater Boston League. So nice job, Zach, Ari, Ilias, and Braden.
The
4x400 meter relay getting ready to begin. And in this relay, 4x400, it does not look like, it looks like they're going to run a couple of heats here. Or this might be every team competing. So it looks like Somerville not fielding a team at this time. We'll see if they have a second heat, which I don't think they will. And Lynn Classical in second place. Medford here in first place in this first leg so far. 4x400 meter relay. Lynn Classical now on the run, followed by Revere and Lynn English. And now Everett. And 6th place here, Malden. And as we look here, it looks like Lynn Classical, they could challenge the Medford girls. Long 400-meter run. We will see how this progresses. Right now, this relay is between Medford and Lynn Classical. Both girls coming in exhausted, the handoff being made. And Lynn Classical now. Medford with the lead. 3rd place here, Revere. And 4th place, Lynn English. 5th place, Everett. And 6th place, Malden thus far. Malden rounding out 6. I think the official there, he could have called a disqualification on the handoff for Everett. I think they're going to let that go. And now Medford still holding the lead over Lynn Classical. And it looks like Medford will have the win in this relay. Lynn Classical easily in 2nd place. Revere in 3rd, Lynn English in 4th. Everett with the handoff now. And now Malden coming in. And there is the finish for Medford. They will win the relay. Lynn Classical 2nd, and the track and field official speaking to the Everett girls coach here probably wants to disqualify her on the handoff, but I mean, he's having a discussion with her. I don't know if he's just letting her know what happened or. I think she may have crossed the line backwards when she received. And this will finish the 4x400 meter relay. And we are just waiting for Malden to come in. Everett just crossed. Malden's runner coming through, trying to finish strong. And that will do it. Fine day there for all involved. 4 by 800 meter. Half mile for each runner. 2 laps, 800 meters. So for Somerville, we will start off with Kevin Wen. He will run the first leg. Somerville is assigned to lane number 2. Now, as you can see here, we have the Lynn Classical girls team involved. They are the only girls team that has actually fielded a team in the 4 by 800 meter relay. So they're including the Lynn Classical girls team in this race. So Lynn Classical is the winner for the girls. They obviously will get the first place points in the girls team competition. We need to focus here on lane number 2 for our Highlanders. Kevin Wen of Somerville running the first leg. And the second leg for Somerville looks like it's going to be Evans Racket. So 800 meters, 2 laps each for each runner, that is. And very fast pace here. Kevin Wen's in 4th for Somerville. This is a very fast pace. Joe, I can't see who's up front there. You can see which school that is? Setting a extremely fast first 400 meters in this 800 meter leg of his. Is that Chelsea? Maroon team would be Lynn English. So Lynn English, and I'm not sure he went out too fast. In second place here, it looks like Revere, and Kevin Wen very much in this race here. He's in 3rd now, from 4th to 3rd. So now the last or the second of 2 laps. These boys have to give it everything they have now. And, of course, Lynn Classical. Need some officials to clear the track down there. We still have runners on the track, and this can be disastrous. So we very definitely need some track officials down there. And not what you want to do is cross the lanes while a relay is going on. So Lynn English in 1st place, and they've extended their lead. And how about Somerville here in 2nd place, as this was a beautiful second lap for Kevin Wen. And he'll make the handoff to Evans Racket. So Evan now will run his half mile. He's in 2nd place. And can Lynn English be caught? Everett's in 3rd. Revere's in 3rd. Everett's in 4th. So Lynn English here looking like they're in full control, and our Highlander relay team right now, it is Evans Racket holding strong in 2nd place. So this is a strong 2nd place for Somerville if they can hold this. This really could be the difference in the meet, because I know Everett was really coming on there. as far as team points go. So Evans Racket doing a nice job here, maintaining second place for the Highlanders. Revere in third place. There's a pretty nice gap between Evan and the Revere runner, with Atticus K, the winner of the 2 mile in a dramatic fashion. He's going to run the third leg for this 4x800 meter boys. And Atticus K, I think we had a pretty good shot of that race. What a finish at the line. Just catching his opponent. And the third leg for Lynn English just made. They're in first place. Here comes Evans Racket. He'll hand off to Atticus. Now, is there an opportunity here? Let's see if Atticus can go after his man. There's the handoff for Revere. And quite an impressive 4x800 meter relay for Lynn English. Lynn English opening up a huge lead here. And now we have Atticus K in second place for Somerville. It looks like Revere coming on, but this could be, the Revere runner kind of putting on an acceleration. He still has a whole other lap to run. And it's long and it's grueling when you're in a 800 meter relay situation. So Atticus just running his pace and running his race. Lynn English runner, very, very nice lead. And now Lynn English will hand off to their anchor leg. So 800 meters left for Lynn English. That half mile. And a nice race here for Atticus. The Revere runner had put on an acceleration, but Atticus just ran his pace and ran his race. What a fine day on the track for him. His name is Atticus K, watch out for him. He is the long-distance future for Somerville High School. And now Luis Pineda, another impressive day. Luis, great job today. He'll run the anchor leg for Somerville. Did a nice job on the mile. And Luis, a very fast pace on his first lap. He is really burning it up right now. And Luis, he's really turning it on here. This would be something if he could maintain a pace like this over the last lap. You have the Lynn English runner struggling, but I think it just might be too much of a lead here because he is struggling right now. Love to see Luis here put the hammer down and catch him. And what the Somerville contingent needs to do here is cheer on their man. because he's capable of doing it. Luis is going after Lynn English now, and this is very interesting. He has him in his sights. Remember, the Lynn English runner is struggling when he passed us. And this would be quite an effort on Luis's part if he caught him. The lead is just shrinking little by little. It's still substantial, though, so that's the unfortunate part of this. Luis would really, really have to turn on the jets now. We just wonder what he has left in the tank. It's such a fast pace. And there are the Somerville runners trying to spur him on, some of his teammates. And he is coming on here. This is very interesting as the Lynn English runner is laboring right now. And I think it was he just had too much of a lead, unfortunately. But a strong second place for Somerville. So we'll take that. But how about Luis making up all that ground? So a great, great day. Luis Pineda, nice job. The future of Somerville High School. Long distance track and field. You see it in the Wiseman Bennett brothers. You see it in Braden. Goldstein Gelb. Huge day. Again, just to point out, Atticus K. Some very fine runners for the Highlander boys. And Lynn Classical girls will complete their first place as they are on their leg, their third leg, I should say. We just hope the scores and the totals are being added up here, and we'll find out.
Second place, Everett, in your GBL champs, Lynn Class. Fifth place, Lynn English. Fourth place, Everett. Third place, Chelsea. Second place, Revere. And your GBL champions, Somerville. Thank you, everybody. Have a great summer. We look forward to seeing all of you next year. Seniors, good luck.
So this wraps up our coverage of this conference meet, this Greater Boston League Track and Field Championship meet. For the folks at home, you'll be happy to know that the Somerville boys are the league champions. They absolutely dominated this meet, and they are the champs. Our girls came in third place. They did a great job, and what an afternoon we had. We thank you for tuning in. Mr. Bill Trudell on camera, Joe Constantine directing. My name is Tim Cronin, and the boys are your champions, and a 6-person girl team, third place overall. Absolutely terrific. We thank you.